So coming in from the front, this is the control unit we're replacing today. So there's a 1, 2, and that little bolt there. There you go. 3 little star bits. All are multi-spline, 12 points. And 1 connector plug on the side here. You can get a better look at there. So as you just pull that yellow tab up and then squeeze both sides. And then just pull straight up. Here's the new one, same brand. So that one there is the hardest one, but it's quite straightforward. One here, and one there. And then just the plug. You're just gonna squeeze the plug here, pop the yellow part up and squeeze the plug, pull it off. You can see the 2 bolts that goes on there, and the 3rd one just up in the top corner there, shiny part. So I just put a tiny bit of focus, just a tiny bit of rubber grease on there that pushes the clutch. So this automatic has a manual clutch, and this is the clutch actuator that pushes it in for you. So basically we're just gonna pop this into the hole and bolt it back up. So when you're putting it up, I recommend just popping this one in first, and then the one up here, because you want to be able to wiggle it or move it around to get that bolt. It's quite tricky. You can get your hand up through here like this, start to tread on it, and then obviously when you have this one in, leave it a little bit loose. Once you have the whole lot of them, kind of nip them all up together. And on the plug, just pull it down, and don't forget to pull the yellow part down to lock it in place. So we're going to go to auto trans, and you're going to clear the codes if there is any, and you go basic settings, and you're going to reset clutch data. And then done. Go back, basic settings again, and we're going to go clutch and position adaptation. Probably hear it there going. There is one more, but it won't let me do it. Clutch press point adaptation. I'm not too sure if it's on this vehicle. You can try it if you want. I'm not too sure what it does. So you're going to start by taking out the battery. So there's a little 10 here and another 10 on the air connection. Taking that around there. Then you're going to take this 13 out. This bracket comes out. And then there's a couple of clips on the side there. You can just see it there. There's one there. There's one on this side. So once you kind of pull that off up the battery will come out through here. And you've got 4 10s down there. There's 2 of them. There's 2 at the back there. So then that'll come loose. And then there is this little kind of plastic tray. So you can see here, these clips. So these, you have to press in them 2 clips, pull it up. You'll get them through these 2 holes here. So it's a little bit awkward and you can pull it up. And then you can actually see the unit, just peep down at it down there. So coming in from the front of the vehicle, you can just see up here is that yellow tab, so you're going to pull that yellow tab down and then squeeze the block connector. Squeeze
hand up there. And there's a second plug there as well. You can just see my hand there. A little bit tight. You might be able to see it better from here. Yeah, there you go. So the two plugs there, that one and that one, are the two yellow. So pull the little yellow tab down and then squeeze it, and then they will come loose. You can squeeze your hand up there. A bit difficult to see there. And you squeeze it like that with your tongue on next finger, pull it down, and then there is this 12-point socket there, or bolt there, so you'll have to take that out as well. You can get that. If you want to make it handier, you could take this down like in the start of the video, but we fit this previously. So with this just pushed out of the way, I'm going to look down here. We're going to disconnect these two, and there's one here on this and one at the bottom, just so you can kind of get a bit more space. There's a plastic cover on that. You can kind of see the clips in here and clips down here. And there's one buried in there as well. You might be able to see it. You can just see it here. So actually on the new part you can see where they clip in. So these are where the clips in, 1, 2, 3, and down here 4. And there's a couple of bolts as well on the new part. It's 1, 2, 3, and then this one down here 4. I'm going to take them off next. There also is a little vent on the other one. You just pop it off and put it onto the new one. So you can just kind of lift this bracket what sits there out of the way, and there's a loom. You can just pop the loom out of that. You can leave them two on it, and then we're going to get the bolt there, and there's one in here. You can just see my finger down there. It's down there. So you're going to get the 4 bolts out, and obviously the other one down on the side. So I'm after removing this section here. You use the diagnostic to put it in service mode, but because this part is broken, I have to take the top cover off and just manually move it over. As you can see the little hole down there. There is sealer all the way around this, so we will have to clean it up and put new sealer on. I'll just take this out. And you can see where all the forks are here for the gear selector. So with the gear selector in, I just turned it till it came loose. I also had to tap it up a little bit from the bottom. So I just tapped it a little bit there. Don't go too mad with it from underneath with a bar. So I came up underneath the car here with a steel bar and just tapped it just to break the seal around here, to break the sealant around here, just to get it loose enough. And then when it's free, obviously it won't come out because it's not in, I couldn't get it into service mode on the diagnostic, so I just manually took off the top cap with the 20 Torxes, so there's a handful of them there. Just to point out, this is the new one and it's already in assembly mode. This part here and this part here, you can see the 2 little notches. It's already in assembly mode, so this should fit straight in. I'll put a small bit of silicone sealer around here. So you want to go into auto trans basic settings and then put it into disassemble mode when you're taking it apart, but it wouldn't work for me. So what I done was I just took off the lid on what you see in the video and moved it manually. So once you have it down and you have it all back together, you want to go to this one, gear selector initialization, and then click on that and that'll go through all the gears. Just press go. I'm at doing it already, so there's no point in doing it. And take it for a test drive and see if there are any codes or anything like that. Delete them all first before the test drive, obviously. And hopefully that's it.